Back in August is when the mom started realizing that her daughter was acting strange, but it wasn't until last week that she learned that instead of taking her daughter right here to this youth group, Pierre took her home instead. Stipler also says raising these 400,000 bars of soap will not only clean the world, but will save thousands of lives in Haiti. Back in July, a woman's night took an unexpected turn. After leaving the night's pub, she requested a ride home using the app Lyft on her cell phone, waited, and later got into a car with Solomon. Dr. Dyken also says students should avoid standing water, like this one right here, a common habitat for mosquitoes to breed in, which later helps them with the spread of the Zika virus.
And he did try to kill me.
Joy first came in contact with her abuser 5 years ago and says the red flags were there from the start.
You know, at the beginning, it's like, it feels like it's cute when they want to know your every move or just want to be with you all the time.
It wasn't until the first hit that she realized things were terribly wrong.
He just started shoving me all around, in the yard. So I ran back in the room where I was at, and he picked me up and continued to slam me back and forth, back and forth. And apparently after I passed out, he continued to just bang me up on the head.
The National Coalition Against Domestic Violence reports every minute of every day, 20 people fall victim to physical abuse by their partners. Imam Sykes, board chair of Orange County Domestic Violence Task Force, says oftentimes women can't escape their abusers.
The average person will attempt to leave maybe 8 times before they actually leave. I mean, it's that difficult. Some it's security, some it's the fear of what the reprisal, what will happen afterwards.
Although Joy is no longer abused by this man, she says she fears she'll never feel peace.
I feel safer when I hear from him and I know exactly where he is than when I don't hear from him, because I don't know what trick he has. He can find me.
Joy hopes to one day feel at ease again and is making it her mission to help other women escape this kind of terror.
What are you doing?
Born 11 weeks early, Lucas Martin has been in the neonatal intensive care unit for 95 days.
I was admitted a month before he was born. I was upstairs on bed rest. So every day was kind of, is he coming today? Is he coming today? We were trying to, keep him inside as long as possible because that was the best place for him.
Lucas suffers from a severe growth restriction, causing his lungs, weight, and other organs to grow at a slower rate. His mother, Heather Martin, says for the time she can't be at the hospital, there's one thing that's keeping her at ease.
We first enrolled in the EASE app when they were just piloting it here. I think we were one of the first families to try it out.
EASE is the latest technology keeping parents and their babies a little closer. One of the creators, Dr. Kevin de la Rosa, tells us this app keeps families updated during their stay.
Whether they're in the operating room or in the ICU or in the neonatal ICU, so any part of the hospital, we can send them messages to keep them connected and aware of what's happening to their loved ones while they're in the hospital.
Each time Heather sees this pop up on her screen and hears this sound, she knows it's a message from Lucas. A personalized message and picture appearing to reassure Martin that Lucas is doing okay.
Probably my favorite thing that they do is send the videos. The videos are super cute because, pictures are cute too, but I love getting the videos and you can, see him looking around, or that's probably my favorite part.
De la Rosa says EASE is his little den of good in the universe.
To be able to really help families I'll never touch and never around the country that will feel better about their medical experience, a little bit less scared, a little more transparent, a little trusting of the hospitals. I mean, what's more rewarding than that, to make a difference like that?
For Martin, she says these updates are creating a special bond, not just with Lucas, but with the staff at Winnie Palmer Hospital.
I mean, we've had a great experience with or without the app, but definitely with the app has made it a lot easier to connect and feel connected when you're not here, because you can't be here 24/7. I see you.
Tiny but mighty, Martin's hope for Lucas is to have him home in time for the new year. In Orlando, Vanessa Lewis, UCF Nightly News.
That makes us sad.
Zareen Zayed says it's devastating to see the hatred our people face on a daily basis.
Honestly, just saddened and kind of devastated. It's just hard to see when, a group of people or maybe just an individual have such hatred and misunderstanding about Muslims in America.
Zayed says she feels her freedom of religion is constantly being compromised.
I find that sometimes that statement can be a little bit contradictory, just because we're all so grateful to be in a country where we all do have the ability to practice religion or not. And I think that's great, but sometimes it's just hard, the stigma and the stereotype and, the prejudiced views that come with it.
Director of Social Justice and Advocacy at UCF, Adwana Andrews, says they are working to ensure the Muslim community feels included.
We're trying to hopefully bring awareness in a way that is non-threatening, in a way that will allow our campus community to truly learn, because it is a desire of our Muslim Student Association to enlighten our campus on who they are.
On the other hand, UCF student Camila Pervez says although she thinks campus is safe for Muslims, they still need to be careful.
I mean, I do feel that, as a Muslim you can, practice it openly. You just have to be cautious now with the way that people are acting towards it.
Zayed says she wishes people would realize that at the end of the day, we're all just one.
Muslims are just like anybody else. We come and go. We love our friends and our family. We are, we value being together. We value peace.
Going forward, Zayed hopes to see more love going around, or as she would say, hup. In Orlando, Vanessa Lewis, UCF Nightly News.